If you love wild nature, beautiful design, and family stories, this show is for you.
One of my maps is saying go left, one of my maps is saying go right. I'm running two maps.
Alright, push the button. Where is it?
Hosted by Jon and Rachel, film writers and directors whose stories are published in all major press, hold 4 world records and have raised over $250 million for global organizations. Join them on a 1,400-mile loop through 5 countries, visiting some of the most iconic destinations in the Alps. I'm Oliver, your narrator, keeping Mum and Dad hands-free for the adventure. Let's get started. The world calls it many names. Some say the spine of Europe, others the crown of the old world. This is where cultures collided, where kingdoms were built, where copper forests, icy summits, timber villages and fortress walls capture centuries of legends and untold stories. This is the heart of Europe. For 750 miles, a colossal spine of stone rises into the skies, more than 100 of its peaks towering above 13,000 feet. In the Alps, the glaciers hold billions of tons of ancient ice. The spring and summer snowmelt rushes through countries, carving landscapes all the way to the oceans. Our journey begins as Jon and Rachel set out with their boys Björn and Ander to let their kids touch history, stone by stone, to wander into mountains, through narrow streets, across autumn trails, and into castles rising from the mist. During this time it's called the Golden Alps. In autumn, larch forests ignite in blazing yellow and gold, pouring down the valleys like rivers of flame. The journey begins in Salzburg at the foot of the Alpine Arc. From there we climb into the Dolomites, often called the Pale Mountains, for the glowing white and pink Dolomite stone. Then to Zermatt, a car-free haven reached only by train and foot for unforgettable views of the iconic Matterhorn. From there to the rooftop of Europe in Chamonix, riding the world's steepest vertical ascent cable cars into Europe's highest peaks. On to Bern, a near entirely stone city, vibrant with a turquoise glacier-fed river. And finally into Erwald, to view Neuschwanstein, one of the most iconic fairy tale castles on Earth. Welcome to Go Luxe Wild.
Fly this plane, okay, bud? You're getting us to our destination. Look at that. You're a pilot now. High five. You have a lot of responsibilities, okay? Gonna get us there safely?
The plane lifts into the sky over Salt Lake, flying 22 hours east to New York and then Munich. The cabin smells of coffee and gift wrapping that holds little surprises for the trip. The feeling of living a favourite childhood dream, autumn in Europe, together as a family, shining in their eyes and filling the air with electrifying energy.
Look at this.
What is it?
Pretty.
Wow.
Twilight faded out the window as they passed the hours reading stories, watching favourite movies, finally sleep.
Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah, it looks good.
Germany greeted them with cool, clean, crisp air, yellow leaves floating over the car as they drove through Munich to their hotel in the quiet village of Unterhaching. The boys, restless, turned the room into their own playground within minutes. They leapt from furniture in bursts of laughter, Björn and Ander's squeals rising above everything.
Me too.
Even after the exhaustion of the long flight, Jon and Rachel glowed, their family shining around them.
We're in this little village that we stopped. We're at a pub that we stopped at 3 years ago. It was one of the best meals we've ever had in our lives. So we're like, let's go back there. So Bjorn's going nuts back there. So anyways, we're gonna go inside and we're trying to get our bodies reset, but these little pubs are so cute.
Hello down there.
Look at those leaves.
For 2 days, there is no schedule but resting and recharging. They woke up early, a trick Jon learned from his career travelling in tourism, the fastest way to reset days and nights. In Munich, the morning sun turned to noon rain. It is Bavaria's capital. Founded by monks and a duke's defiant bridge, it remains one of Europe's great cultural gateways. Its Oktoberfests, pretzels, craftsmanship echoed in every American city. The stroller hummed through shops as Ander leaned into sleep, and Björn relaxed in the shop's warmth. In the heart of the square, the glockenspiel stretched skyward, its Gothic figures solemn above panes of stained glass that caught the light. After 2 days resetting, they are ready for Salzburg in the morning.
It's raining in Munich. Time to head back to the hotel and crash out.
Morning breaks with pale light spilling across quiet valleys and streets. Cappuccino steams in mugs, and bags are loaded in the car. Outside, the air is crisp, carrying the promise of mountains as the road leaves Munich far behind and curls towards Salzburg, the main northern access city to Alps exploration. As they near the city, peaks rise against the sky, castles and monasteries hidden in the mist.
Hey Bjorn, do you want a present? Yeah. Who's gonna push the buttons? Push it. Good job. Go ahead.
Me.
Oh, good job, Bjorn. And Ander, don't hit the bell. Hit this one.
Close the door.
Good job, Ander.
Yeah? So pretty.
Go ahead.
I found a playground.
You're right, that's a workout ground. Ready?
At the foot of the Alps lies Salzburg, the gateway to the Alps. A towering Baroque masterpiece with iconic white walls. And in the centre, a castle of staggering permanence and forbidden secrets. Fairy tale royal cities are at the heart of this style. Famed Italian architects were summoned north to create grandeur that rivaled Rome. When they arrived, they found new stones and metals within the mountains. Unterhaching marble, white, veined with silver, polished until it shone like glass. Alpine limestone, pale and matte, cut into precision blocks. Granite, crystalline and coarse, anchoring fortresses in weight and permanence. Copper, time aging into velvets of green to crown towers in domes that would prototype their new world. Every column of marble speaks of visionary design and the mountains it was cut from. Every square, every column, every cornice is both Rome and mountain, both theatre and geology. Inside, bright with modernity, designers converse with history. Baroque windows channel light that pools softly across natural fibres. Alpine marble, revealing delicate veins of silver and floating Euro furnishings. Furniture in geometric forms, subtle curves. Every detail feels deliberately quiet. The texture of wood paired with the sheen of brushed metal. The crispness of linens. Naturally carbonated water from a nearby 2,000-year-old Roman mineral spring, and a welcome bottle of wine to start the stay. In Austria and much of Europe, a king bed is 2 twin mattresses in one frame, a philosophy of comfort, space and togetherness expressed in linens and duvets, separate but together. Though it may unsettle our sense of what's normal, in practice, the mornings prove deeply restful and inviting. Cities like Salzburg speak across centuries. What do we value? And how can we pass down our values with the same intention that shaped this city?
Okay, here we go. You're gonna get a present, Bjorn? Okay.
Lights. Open it up.
You got
Is it a camera?
Try it again. Push it.
Ander, come look at mommy.
Now.
Look at the camera.
What's your first picture do you want to take? We're gonna turn it like this.
There's your first photo. Oh my goodness, it's developing. Look at it. It's a window in Daddy's shoulder. It's your first photograph.
You're so excited. Just push the button.
You pushed the button and you took a photo. Do you want to take another photograph? Here you go.
You see under?
Bjorn, look your photograph. Oh my goodness. Come see.
What is he doing?
Let's call this your first photograph. I think he just bumped it. Yeah, it doesn't really count. Hey, you guys want to go on a photo mission around the city? We just had burgers at Ludwig. Just super cool cobblestone pathways. I feel like everything's called Ludwig here. Pretty sure this is where Mozart was born. Are you hiding? Where's Bjorn?
Over here.
There's just all these amazing hotels and restaurants, and just this beautiful river, and then this really cool cliff. The last time we came here for work, filming. We didn't know much about it. The castle used to be the hub of all of Europe. They managed all the salt, paid the military with it, fed people with it, preserved everything with it. It's wild.
Locks on the bridge.
Do you want to see the locks on the bridge, Bjorn? Where's our lock?
We have no idea.
Look at the locks on the bridge.
We can look at it tomorrow. I have a photo. Or don't find it at all and just know it's there. What a pretty city. You come through here.
I am.
out.
The morning begins with a champagne breakfast, tea, cakes, soft-boiled eggs. Jon and Rachel wander with the boys through streets lined with ornate facades. The world opens into Mirabell Gardens, where fountains, flowers and marble statues blend the story of man, nature and legends of the past. Here, Prince Archbishops once strolled with princesses and nobility through flowers and stone. Like a living storybook, it invites us into the tale.
That's a big leaf. Is it bigger than your head? Come on, I'm gonna teach you photography. See your photograph? Wow.
Mirabell thrived under the constant watch of a crown. Hohensalzburg Castle is where we journey next.
Do you know where it's going to? Mm-hmm. Is it a castle? Yes. Do you know what they call a castle in Austria?
Schloss.
Good job.
Yeah!
Rising over Salzburg, a fairy tale crown of power looms across the city like a guardian. A palace of weddings and feasts, a dungeon of witches and rebels. The Hohensalzburg Castle is a vault of legend and myth. Stretching more than 500 feet in length, the fortress grew over centuries, transformed into a castle of staggering scale. Its walls have stood unbroken for nearly 1,000 years. No battle cry or curse ever breached them. Bastions bristling with cannons, towers watching against enemies both living and legendary. In the peril of its time, it shielded the people below, sending a clear message to friend and foe alike: impenetrable faith and power. Inside the bedrock is a labyrinth of secret passages, dungeons and chambers, threading mysteries through the castle's depths. The jagged peaks and shadowed valleys of the Alps cast their watch over Salzburg, and from this wild terrain sprang legends of creatures stirring in forests, rivers and caves. Dragons, guardians of treasure and flame, were said to perch on the city's copper domes, watching its squares and piazzas. Above the fortress, a dragon as fierce as stone, stalking the castle itself. Rulers were sworn in with ceremonies more elaborate than kings. Noble families wed with days of feasting and dancing in the courtyards, celebrations spilling into the city below. The stones and iron are steeped in centuries, walls alive with stories of power, legend and imagination. Walking the courtyards, climbing the towers, stepping into shadowed chambers, the castle rises around them like a fairy tale lifted from clouds, alive with the pulse of centuries past. For almost 1,000 years, the castle has crowned the city, steadfast, unyielding, a presence that seems to touch eternity. Time has passed in centuries, yet below the residence fountain flows as it has for 370 years. Cut entirely from solid Unterhaching marble, at its base, wild horses surge from crashing waves, like the raw power of untamed nature. Above them, giants strain their muscle, upholding order and balance. Masterpieces line the squares, heavenly artistry revealing hidden messages. Spiritual guardians flank the cathedral's entrance. Peter and Paul stand eternal guard. Mary soars above humanity, radiant and triumphant, Salzburg's eternal protector. The air smells of cinnamon and cake and feels absolutely enchanted, like stepping into a living fairy tale. Here, castles, palaces, cathedrals, and fountains remain exactly as conceived. Spilling into the alleys, the spell deepens. Scrolling stonework, intricate detail, and the endless magic of an old world its people never let slip away. At the river's edge, the night draws to a close with a shared meal overlooking the Salzburg. The last light fades, and the city's lamps shimmer across the water in 1,000 reflections.
Oh, you're up there by yourself. Look how brave you are. We're driving from Salzburg right now to Bodensee and Hallstatt. They're like an hour and a half outside of Salzburg. We just drove by, I don't know what it was, but it's this little tiny town, and all of a sudden, it looked like a Red Bull headquarters. Huge brass bowls coming out of the building into the pond, and it's pretty rad. But anyway, it was just a beautiful drive.
Just all the fall colors you can see through the window. Oranges and reds. It's the perfect time to be here.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We don't get moody weather like this. This is just amazing for us.
Hallstatt seems almost painted into the landscape. The village clings to a narrow strip of land between the steep Dachstein Alps and the deep, mirror-like Hallstatter See. From the lake, pastel houses stack up the hill in soft layers, their reflections flawless. From above, it's a perfect picture. What was once Jon and Rachel's screensaver now shimmers before them in breathtaking colour. A dream finally made reality. Mountains rise. The road winds higher, curve after curve. 1,000 feet, 5,000. Air grows thin, trees narrow into pines. Stone takes the stage. You can feel the continent shifting, Central Europe falling behind, the Alps rising ahead. Here, coral seas hardened into mountain. A passage from artistry to origin, where nature first shaped the wonders from which all human imagination would borrow. Next, is the ascent into the Dolomites.